Hello and salutations, friends. I don't know what you're doing, Chris.
I'm doing my best. That's what I'm doing.
And I'm so proud of you. So hello again, everyone. We all look a teeny tiny bit different. Just because tonight we have a little bit of a different game going on as we have some missing members. I don't know why I did a circle outside of the camera as if everyone could see it. But I am your lovely GM as always, Sin. You can find me on all my socials in the chat just because I'm too brain dead to remember how to spell things. And I am going to start with Erica.
Hey, that's me! Hi. Yeah, we look a little bit different tonight. Typically you find me on this lovely night playing Daisy. And tonight maybe I'll be playing someone a little bit more intriguing. I'm going to pop this over to on my socials. Yeah, you can find them also in chat, and it's my name. So Erica Jean 15 or Erica Jean 315, or 9 times out of 10 when it's not me, it's who I'm going to pop this over to on the 5% Chance socials. So my counterpart, Curtis, here's a new face tonight. I'm going to give it to him.
It is me, a new face. Hi, I'm Curtis. I am also a member of 5% Chance. A kind of executive producer, CEO, general all-around internet human. I can be found at Hibberdigibbet. If you could spell it on the first try, congratulations, you are better than me. But yeah, I was asked to jump in tonight since we are short a couple of bodies. So it's lovely to finally meet and play with you all. I'm gonna throw it over to Mr. Operator.
5% Chance. Hi, I'm Hello Operator, both here and on the Tiki Talks. And tonight I'll be playing Roland Ford Mercedes Lincoln. Yeah, I already said my socials. So to make it super awkward, I'm going to throw it up to the maid prince of crime, Chris.
Hi, 5% Chance. Why you gotta do this to me? I'm trying to get my food. I had like mere seconds before we started and the guy arrived. But hello, it me, Chris, also known as the Maid Prince of Crime, I guess. I play Frankie Blockbuster, everybody's favorite twin, rock and roll legend, and fuck machine. Some of the people in chat are from my stream on Twitch at Hamasamakun, where it's mostly this. This is what I do. But it's a fun time. Hi, Slayer and Sammy and Riku and all you. What else was I supposed to say? It's been a while.
We're just popping it on to Sam.
Hey! Yeah, I'm Hamasamakun everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Some other one, presumably. Oh, Magic.
MySpace.
MySpace.
Here,
I'm working on getting that set up.
Yeah.
I think I could bring it back. Sam!
Hi, everybody. Welcome back once again. I'm Sam, also known as Wraither_VO on places such as Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. I always forget that one exists. Tonight, I'm going to be playing one Mr. Tao Boom. Let's rock.
I realized I didn't say who I'm playing.
Oh,
Like a jerk.
would you like to?
I'll be playing the guy you all met last week, Axel. You know, I work here. It's kind of great. There's some pretty cool perks. Get to hang out with my guy Frankie, 'cause we're best friends. We're buddies.
Yeah,
He's
we
a true
are.
gamer.
Yeah, absolute. What? Hold on, wait. Something in the chat.
This is what you've committed to.
100%. I'm ready.
So these are all my lovely players as always, and hello to Chris's viewers as well. I am the person who Chris refers to as his Discord daddy.
It's true. That's where I get my nitro from. It just
Oh my god.
just cost me a single meow.
We're really
I'm so sorry.
hitting the ground running today.
Why is
Oh,
this?
yeah, we are.
Crawling. We're hitting the ground crawling, please.
Oh, I'll be crawling. All right.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna
I am so sorry. Oh my
Everything
I
is
think
pain.
I'm shriveling.
I'm
think
sorry.
I'm dying.
Oh, that reminds me. Hot Asian D&D is also a thing. It has Sin, me, and Sam in it. Sorry. We can continue.
Mhm,
Yes,
mhm.
they also
Uh.
are in. I'm not yet there, but Chris and Sam are lovely hot Asians who play other hot Asians in Make Believe.
Pretty soon, Sam's not gonna be part of that anymore. He's gonna leave me.
Anywho,
Wow. Wow.
Love
we
you,
are gonna
buddy.
do a quick recap from last week. I am so sorry for all the chaos already. So, last time we all met, you guys made your way to Ziggurat Tower. Roland, Amnetti, and Popsicle went downstairs to go and try and find their way to the 11th floor of the basement, while Daisy, Frankie, Tao, and Steve all went upstairs where they met Axel, who was their tour guide for the department, showing them around, though he didn't really show them much aside from the snack vending machines and insulting the rest of our party on whether or not they were real gamers or not.
It's a real cool snack machine, though.
Yeah, you get discounts.
I get discounts.
You
I'll
get
share it with
discounts
nice
with the
people.
snack machine?
Yeah, I shared with you, buddy. Don't you remember?
Oh,
Yeah, when
that's
you're
so
a real
cool.
gamer.
Yeah,
We
real
are
gamers
real
get discounts,
gamers.
man.
Ah,
You gotta
hell
be in the
yeah.
top 10% on the raid charts. I got you.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
what? Raid Shadow Legends still exists in this time period?
Everything's sponsored by Raid. in
It's
the future.
inevitable, actually. Raid
Ziggurat
Shadow
was paid
Legends.
for by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god.
So, Daisy hacked into the systems and also sent out a message trying to put off Zarafa, who are also on the same mission as you guys. The rest of you kind of tried to distract Axel and find your way in, just trying to make a reason to be there, while Popsicle, Amnetti, and Roland were looking around. They had made it to the 9th floor and got confused and tricked by an elevator on how to get down the last floor. Eventually, with Popsicle finding it, they arrived in a very analog looking room, and Popsicle played around with this printer that wasn't really a printer, and as she did, an electrical shock shot out of it, knocking you all unconscious.
I always knew it would end this way.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why that broke me. So, Daisy, as your vision fades to black, your mind is flooded with these memories of you and your brother first opening that business, kind of clearing things out in your rented space, just kind of bickering the way siblings do, but having those moments of laughter in between as it just fades. Frankie, you arrive as the blackness starts to permeate your vision. You arrive at the scene that feels so long ago. Dumpster diving with Popsicle. It's a cold fall night, and you find what looks to be like a pretty mangled guitar. As Popsicle and you are fixing it up, and you begin to play it as passerbys walk past and drop eddies in a cup in front of you. Tao, you hear the pitter-patter of rain as your vision fades. You feel the warmth of your grandfather's hands holding your head and massaging out your skin as it is repairing itself after surgery. You think of the times that you have done this before with your grandfather. Axel, you think of your first day on the job and how you immediately got a promotion to executive assistant, and you knew you were always the best. Roland, you think of the very first time you got to call Chevy yours. Your grandfather had recently passed, and your dad was getting older, and he said that it was your turn to take on the responsibility. And as Chevy runs up to you, you feel like a weird neurological shock, almost as you and Chevy connect. And as it fades to black, it feels off. It starts glitching. Almost as if you're in something is affecting your vision, something is affecting your brain, and everyone's vision starts to glitch and turn black. And it does the static in your brain.
You're not supposed to be here, is the voice that all of you hear as the static vanishes. You're in an octagonal room where there were wires and steel, cables and lights. There's stone. There is moss creeping along rocks. And in the center of the room, as you all stand there, as your Liches and Lairs character, is a tall, gaunt, robotic creature holding the limp body of Imneti by their throat. His face turns to you. But we can deal with that. What do you do?
The fuck?
We are
Shit.
we're our Liches and Lairs characters, right?
Yes. You have been pulled into an update.
Looking around, is there any way that we could recognize each other, or?
It's the facial features are similar. Like somebody might be playing an orc instead or an elf, but there's enough that you can kind of tell who's who, with one exception. There's a bugbear with you that none of you really recognize. If you like, you can introduce the characters you're playing now. Starting with Erica.
Tonight, this is Alexi. I'm your rogue cleric. I'm a little sneaky, but also I've had a little tutelage when it comes to the divine arts, and have pledged myself to Lady Tamora.
Chris, by all means.
Then we all sit there silently staring at them. I didn't commit to a voice, so we're just gonna figure out what happens. I am playing Yugi, the half-elf monk. Much in the way of all MMORPGs and the like. My character is decked out in just the most random assortment of gear. This is entirely what he looks like. And also seems a bit bothered.
Sam.
Kind of lying on the floor and struggling to get onto his feet, you see perhaps the world's smallest orc standing at only 5 feet tall, wearing this half-plate armor that seems several centuries too old and a couple sizes too large, staggering to his feet. Tao's face is odd, this small, but the confusion is familiar. In one hand, I carry a simple shield, tower shield that is nearly as tall as I am, and in the other, a kind of pewter staff with several jade rings kind of hanging off the end.
And I will say, like, as you guys are kind of getting to, like, coming to terms and realizing that you're back in the game, you see, like, the the title cards above everybody's head, their health bars, the little 15 that signifies your level, and there is one character that stands up with a 17 next to his. Curtis, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, you see Yiltra's Blood Thumb.
Oh my god.
Decked out in the slickest, like, dark black, just like all this is clearly stuff that has been like, this is high-end raid loot gear that he's got, and he's kind of pulling himself up, and as he stands up, like, there's no wrinkles, there's no dust or anything, and you see what looks like a rapier tucked out, sticking out of like the long dark coat he's wearing. He's got a cowboy hat that's like folded up on one side. There's a knife sort of pinning the fold up onto it. And you see, looking around, he's got a couple of other bracers and things, knives tucked into bracers. And he's looking around at this room tremendously confused, as well as all of you. And then once we're done with introductions, there's a question for our illustrious GM.
And then last but not least, our bugbear character, Sin.
I have a really quick question.
Shoot,
Do I recognize Tao's character?
you
'Cause
would.
said... Okay.
Is this your grandpa? Yo! Oh my god, is it? I was making
That would be
so-
nutty.
I'm Sin, and I will be playing Chevy, Bugbear, and I stand there in rusted armor. And upon seeing this half orc paladin,
Orc,
you see this
full orc, tiny.
full orc, tiny full orc paladin. You see this Bugbear gets very excited and does start running on like all fours to him.
I
People who play
raise
this
both
game are
hands.
weird.
Whoa! Hold on!
I don't want to bark on the internet.
Go on, do it. What's it?
It's only being recorded.
What
Yeah,
is a
go on,
bark among
coward.
friends?
What is bark? I hate you.
And he just starts like barking at you.
Yeah,
Remembered
as
forever.
the bugbear rushes over to me. Bugbear, like tall thing, long arms. Oh boy. As the bugbear rushes over to me, I kind of get caught in them. I'm like, wait a second, Chevy. I look around. Yes.
I'm not judging the nature of your relationship with this person, but I feel like now is not the time.
No, listen, I think that there's... well, obviously, there is something weird going on here.
You're telling
Look-
me bugbears haven't been meta since season 4.
Is that guy
Oh,
still
well-
here? The guy holding him, Nettie's still here, or like, did we're just ignoring
But-
them?
Before
He's
we...
100% still there. And as you guys are talking, you hear like the server voice. Welcome back to Liches and Lairs. Experience the new beta feature, Player Housing, where players are introduced into the digital world where they were last in the physical world. This has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with our new venture in community housing. But you're pretty sure that it does.
I,
Oh,
That was a very ominous and really helpful announcement.
great.
And that's exactly why you're not supposed to be here. I've been
Oh my
waiting
God, you're still
for
here.
him, Nettie, to return. And
yes.
as he's speaking, cables start to come from his torso and slither up his arm towards her.
Can I shoot him?
You can certainly try.
Yay! I'm gonna shoot him with my gun.
Roll to hit.
Please. I need to save the robot! Natural 20.
Natural
I'll take a
20.
picture if you-
There is a force wall, 9th level force wall that's up, and it hits. And because you got a natural 20, you see like this bolt of antimatter energy pushing against it. It's like pushing against like a plastic or rubber screen, and part of it does come through and it right across his cheek. And you see what looks like printer toner leaking from the side of his face.
I paid
Well, no.
so much money for this in-game item. I didn't have rent money for weeks.
I have no interest in starting my conquest of the meat world with murder. But I can if you wish. Initiate Augmented Reality 2.0 beta test.
Oh.
Oh,
All of you are going to feel the synaptic snap. And I'm going to introduce you to a mechanic that I use when I GM. If I ever say click, it means you have activated a trap. and you have the opportunity to make one action before I decide what you roll. As you see the floor around his feet electrify, and the panels across the floor begin to glow a dull blue. Who's doing what?
Shit. How far away is this?
He's
Creature.
probably about 30 feet away from you in the center of the room.
Great, perfect. I Misty Step onto his head. And, like,
Cannot
around his
misty
shoulder.
step through the force wall.
God damn it.
Can I cast spells through the force wall?
No, it blocks spells.
But we can move through it?
No. He has a force field around himself. An antimatter rifle on a nat 20 barely got through.
It was so worth waiting for that 5 hours. I would like to use a key point to use Step of the Wind and disengage and get the fuck out of here. Preferably.
Okay.
Why did I commit to this voice?
I kind of yell around me. And Nettie, we're not leaving you behind! You can't laugh at my voice, come on. And I
Speak for
slam
yourself.
my staff onto the ground, and like the ring of the sound of the jade rings kind of hitting each other fills the air. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dispel Magic at... I have so many spell levels. This is nutty.
Wow, way to brag.
Wow.
I'll say
so many
at
spells.
3rd level.
Okay.
And then I believe how that works is for every spell level of the spell I'm dispelling above 3 adds 1 to a DC I make. Or 1 to a DC which I roll against.
Yep, you're definitely going to have to roll against it. We'll get to that in just a minute.
Sounds good.
Axel, what are you doing?
When the paladin next to me says something about we're not leaving her behind, he's like, "What? He said murder wasn't he wasn't gonna do murder. We're not leaving?" And then seeing the lighting, I want to it's just like all of the panel. I want to try and like jump over the panel. Is it like arcing out constantly from him, or is it like a wave?
It looks like it's getting ready to start doing something. It looks like it's getting ready to shoot out from him.
I'm just gonna like watch it and get ready to dodge out of the way of
Okay.
whatever's coming.
What's Chevy up to?
Chevy is kind of waiting. Can I hold an action?
No, this is like a quick action, bonus action kind of thing.
Okay. Then
You're about to make a saving throw. It's what you're trying to do to modify that throw. It could be just something that gives you advantage. It could be something that gives you disadvantage. It could be something that negates it entirely, depending on how you do it.
Chevy is gonna pull out a little rusty bag and put his hand in, ready to pull something out.
All right. With that, I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw. Chris and Curtis will both get advantage as they were getting ready to leap, jump, something along those lines. Sam, you are going to be at disadvantage because you have grounded yourself as electricity arcs out.
Not 24.
Dear God.
23.
That's a shame. That's an 8 and also a natural 20.
Oh, we hate it when it happens.
Say love you, friends.
17 for the blood thumb.
You know, what would me being back in the player's seat be if I hadn't rolled a nat 1? You know?
Players
And your
in have
dog died.
changed.
All right. So
Are you gonna kill Chevy?
DC was
Yeah.
17. If you were lower than 17, you're going to take all of this. If you were higher than 17, you're only going to take half. That is going to be 15, 16,
Evasion!
17,
Evasion.
31. 31 is the full. Half would be 15. Half again. Oh, no. Evasion, you take none if you pass.
I got nothing.
As
Don't
this
take me, bro.
electricity arcs out, you see like your health bars bloop, 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 go down a little bit. You also feel, all of you, wetness, like warm liquid, leaking from your nose. You reach up to touch it, and there's nothing there, but you can taste blood. My
Stop playing
name
World of Warcraft.
is Xerox, and you're in my world now. And he snaps his fingers. Oh, you were gonna roll for the Dispel Magic.
I was.
Yes.
I just want you to know Chevy's whimpering right now.
No,
Chevy's
baby.
crying. Do you feel bad?
Let me see here. It is DC is ability check using spellcasting modifier. That's gonna be a 19.
That's not going to pass.
Really?
As you look at him and you notice the 15s above everyone's head and the 17 above Axel's, there's a 30 above his. And he's going to
Jordan's
cast
really good at games.
Plane Shift. I'll simply stash you all away while I transfer my consciousness as the cables begin to creep into Imneti's exoskeleton. Blinding white lights go up, and suddenly you are in a black, dark cell.
I am
So are we going
instantly
to
on my
Obstacle?
feet, both hands on the cell, and like just slamming against it.
Somebody give me a perception check.
Can I use my sense of smell for this perception check too?
You can.
That was so close to a natural 20, but I got a 19.
Would
28.
Would me pulling the dagger out of my hat and having it glow, would that help with this perception?
Yep,
check?
that'll definitely help. I'll lower the DC.
Are we all in separate cells or all?
Nope,
the same
you were
cell?
all in the same cell.
28.
24.
There's a small flash of light. You all pretty much catch it out of the corner of your eye as a small orb appears in the center of the room and tink, 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 falls to the floor. You've all played this game. You know exactly what it is. It's a descending stone. And it
Okay,
crackles with static.
Oh no.
Pick it up.
As you pick it up, it kind of glitches. I need a wisdom save from you.
Okay. 19.
Perfect. You hear a voice. It's garbled at first. It sounds like you're talking over a line, like talking on a telephone during a thunderstorm. But bit by bit, you're able to piece it out. Hey, guys, are you okay? Like, Imneti just fell. Roland's unconscious. It's Popsicle's voice.
Do I hear this, or is it like a singular thing?
You hear it. It's a little speaker.
Did you
Popsicle?
kill us?
Don't let.
I don't think so. Are you dead? Am I
Only
a
on the
one-woman
inside.
show?
I swear to God, don't you dare take my royalties.
Frankie! Not
Eh?
right now.
Popsicle?
How about.
What's going on?
I think we've been pulled into an update. And Amneti's in trouble.
Okay. So
Where
I'm
is it layers?
okay. So I'm here. We made our way down to the 10th level. It's dark. There's a photocopy machine. It's blinking red lights.
Would
Does
it be
it
in our best
have-
interest to beat it to death?
I can
Does-
try.
wait. No. Maybe we don't try.
There's
While
all
we're
kinds
still
of really
in
old
here,
stuff here. There's a baseball bat. I could use the baseball bat. I saw it. I saw it in a movie once.
is the word Xerox on the machine? It
Oh,
starts with an
hold
X. It's weird.
Hold on.
We could.
And Thank God
for
we went to
subtitles.
school. Subtitles.
Could Axel make? Does Axel know anything about? Has anything that Xerox has said rung any bells with Axel?
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save. I'm fucking great at those. There's a 19 for a 30.
You start to think about it, and for a second, you feel a mental block as the RP server tries to prevent you from using meta knowledge,
It's an RP, sir. No,
and you
get out of here with
break
this.
through it. You can use the knowledge local or an associating skill from your cyberpunk character sheet.
Amazing. All right.
Yo, this game's got layers, baby.
Players.
Have to get back to my family in
Okay,
ancient fantasy town.
So
I don't know what we're doing here. Who is this
remind me
popsicle of
what
which you
I
speak?
need to roll for that? Roll a D10
For
and add
you, I
knowledge.
believe it's a plus. Specifically for this company, it's going to be a D10 plus 15.
Plus 15. So 2 plus 15 for a 17.
17. You know that whoever, like the CEO or his CEO's kid, something like, he's a bit of a hoarder. He doesn't throw things away, and a lot of old defunct, like maybe he'll come back to it later. Maybe research will need something that they worked on in the past, is stored downstairs. As Popsicle's voice comes back, yeah, it says Xerox.
That's
Okay.
Would
just
I know
junk.
how old Liches and Layers is?
It's
one.
it's old. It's been in several iterations.
It's this current. Sorry to jump in. This current to date, Liches and Layers, the way it is played, has been the last 15 years.
I see.
I don't know fantasy. I would like to. I want to. I guess go up to the Sending Stone and talk to my sister. I forgot that we had to also do the character voices, so I'm just rescind that I've spoken a different voice for this, but I'm just gonna. You might want to be wary of Amneti. We're going through kind of a time in here.
Oh my god, is that your character voice? You're such a tryhard.
Look, shut up. I paid for this. All right. I wanted it to be voiced by somebody cool.
Frankie,
I
I
could
think your
only
voice
afford
is
that
dope.
one Twitch stream. Thank you. See, somebody gets it.
Right.
This is
Anyway,
This is not the point.
Gamer.
I think
Tie
that
up
there are more
Amneti.
concerning things going on right now.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Tie up Amneti.
Look, I came at it with the baseball bat, and it started wrapping cables around Roland's throat.
I thought you
Oh.
were gonna say rapping and stop, so that's
Roland!
slightly more concerning. Where is Roland?
Stop hitting it with a baseball bat. Um,
Unconscious next
Chevy
to the
starts
copy machine.
whimpering.
No, it's okay, Chevy. It's okay.
Look,
Shit.
this thing. It's a demon, or it's it's a virtual intelligence. It's something. It's got to obey rules, right?
Well, yes,
I-
actually. Wait, Axel. You use analog. Sorry. Blood thumb.
What?
You-
Whatever your first name is, Blood Thumb, my ally in this fight. I think Frankie is coping by going full into the roleplay right now.
I can turn
Well-
that voice off.
No, I like it. Keep it.
Well, if this is some sort of old program that's simply corrupted over time, there's no telling what it might do.
Well,
But it is binding us to Liches and Layers.
So
If
I think I can actually help. If it has to obey rules, right?
yeah,
I think I can change the rules.
It's like a Sword Art
Okay.
Online kind of thing.
Oh,
If
I'm-
we die in the game, do we die in real life?
Well,
Can you-
Roland's bleeding.
If we didn't die in the game, does Roland die in real life?
let's
Give me
not
a
think
wisdom
about
save.
that.
I'm gonna die.
Does Chevy feel this pain?
Yes,
Wisdom save. 19. 18.
19.
18,
Okay.
Sorry.
As you kind of reach up and touch that wetness on your lip, you pull your hand back, and there's a glitch for a second, and you see back into the real world, and there is blood dripping from your hands, and then it's right back again. Whatever damage you're taking here, your body is experiencing. You're beta testing augmented reality 2.0.
Wait, so are we unconscious out there too, or are we just walking
Yes.
around a basement? Oh,
You are unconscious in the real world.
Well,
I hate this game so much.
I mean, if we're taking damage outside, then maybe I can help inside to heal you. First off, just to make sure, I don't want to use up all this energy and it not go anywhere. So I'm going to just like cast a cantrip to see if magic works in this cell.
Absolutely. It still works.
Great, awesome. So who took damage, by the way?
I did.
Who?
I think we all did.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling
I
pretty
didn't.
awful.
Okay, except for you.
Hey, guys. Imneti has an X on her face now.
Oh, we gotta get moving.
Hold on.
Wait, I
I have an idea. I'm going to try something, okay? Just give me just a second.
While you're at it, could you try bandaging me up in the real world to see if that affects me in game?
You're 10 stories up. I can't.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
The
forgot
party
where
was
we
very
are.
conveniently split.
Oh no!
Um,
It's almost as if God had this in mind.
can we see out of the cell by chance?
No, it's stone walls. But as she's typing, suddenly the world glitches around you again, and everything lights up. The walls are now blue. There is a door, a closed door, in front of you. Okay, I think I just... And the sending stone goes cold. And off in the distance, above you, you hear music chime in. Boop 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 doo 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 boop doo 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 doo, and the door opens, and there is a single glowing orb hovering in a T intersection in front of you.
Is it ball shaped?
It is.
Oh God, no.
Chevy runs.
Also,
Can I
I
grab
healed everyone for
Chevy?
7 points. So I
Make,
Thank you.
Can I
make a
grab
reflex
Chevy?
save. Make a reflex save, or actually opposed acrobatics for the both of you, to see if you can grab
Ooh.
Chevy in time.
21.
Natural 20. Also 21.
Natural 20 does it. As Chevy bolts forward, you just happen to grab the back, and like legs, long ass arms kick out in front
Whoa there, buddy.
onto his rump.
Do I know who Chevy is? Or do I just think this is a weird person?
I don't think you
Weird
know who
person.
Chevy
No
is.
one's introduced.
Yeah,
you
I
to
don't know.
Chevy.
No one's
I-
introducing to Chevy.
I mean, I say if the guy's gonna be like weird about it, I'd say we just let them lick the orb or whatever.
The guy might be the wrong term here. I think this is
Explain.
Chevy. Roland's dog.
What? What?
I give a nod.
I have many concerns.
You and me both. But right now, at least, we need to figure out how to get out of here. And, well, at least cautiously making our way forward seems like the best bet.
Axel, you're not involved in this conversation. Give me a perception check.
Beautiful.
I've seen enough anime to know that if we beat the game, we'll probably be let out.
That sounds about right.
That is a 3 on the die for a dirty 20.
Off in the distance, and it's getting softer and louder, as if it's passing around walls and doors and passageways. You hear a very soft.
Oh my God!
You realize at that point that your armor is all colored.
Am I pink?
You are pink.
Yes.
That was decided before you even logged on.
Oh, the joy.
Daisy,
You
are-
knew.
your armor is all green. Um, Chevy's armor is brown. Axel's is a light teal. Thou, yours is red.
Red is a very flattering color on you.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks.
oh, look at this.
This is
Oh,
that
no.
Pigman thing, right?
It's a thing about
Yes,
fruit.
it
We
is.
have to do the fruit thing.
Yes,
fruit,
um,
fruit ninja?
no,
I take out my
different
sword.
Can I,
Different.
while Tao and Frankie are talking about Chevy, could I manifest an echo?
You absolutely can.
How far away is this ball?
10 feet.
So 10 feet away, a older version of Roland is gonna manifest who looks like he's in his like 60s or 70s.
My god, he looks the same.
Is it touching
he
the
ages
orb?
so gracefully.
No, he's standing beside it, and then Chevy's gonna teleport and swap places with him. So
Somebody
Tao's
oughta
now
stop the
holding onto
dog.
this echo.
We
Whoa.
might die in here.
I let go of older Roland, and then
Oldened.
I guess we go after the ball.
Chevy's
Well,
gonna
Misty
lick
step
it.
30 feet after
Chevy
after
licks
Chevy.
it. The ball pops, and you gain 1 temporary hit point.
I would like to find as many balls as I can.
Chevy's gonna go licking balls.
Not if I lick them first!
All right.
I go deep in those balls.
Wait,
They
before
taste like peanut butter.
Oh, Chevy is all about it.
I'm
The
competing with
hallway.
Chevy.
So Chevy sees this. The hallway. It's a T intersection. It splits to the left. It splits to the right. There are orbs about like 3 feet off the ground, just kind of hovering there in both directions.
I'm just
So,
gonna run after
Before
one of them.
before I go to meta, would Daisy, for how analog she does all of her things, actually know about this video game?
Roll. You tell me what you're rolling, because I feel like you would.
Let me.
Popsicle's a gamer, so she knows about all these things.
We just call Popsicle. Popsicle, we're in the ball game. There's balls everywhere. I don't know what to do. This isn't like our weekend at Cyber Coachella.
I think library search is the closest thing to history that I can get on the. So I'm
That's fine.
going to-
That'll work.
D10. I'm
Frankie,
glad I
I
didn't put
knew
all
you
these
were cool.
away.
You went to Cyber Coachella. I was there too. If I'd known you were there, I would have taken you to the VIP booth.
Oh, it would have been so cool.
Would have been great.
All right.
Yeah. Next year, man. Next year.
Next year.
7 on the
definitely.
D10 plus 12, so that is 19 for a library search.
You know exactly what Pac-Man is, but you've only played as Pac-Man. You're the ghosts,
All right.
and this
That's what's
seems
up.
to be an altered version of the game where
I'm
you can
still
get
trying to eat the
power-ups.
balls.
So keep an eye on your armor. If we're all the ghosts, watch for the color change, and then you can go after the big man that you're running away from.
There's a big man in balls in here.
Yeah. Avoid that noise, but eat the balls.
And I'll
God,
take off.
just like real life.
yeah,
As you go into that little intersection, off to your left, you see this giant yellow sphere, glowing red eyes, blue lasers. Every single time it opens its mouth, these webs of lasers, wow, 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 and it's down another hallway, eating orbs as it goes.
I hate it here.
All right.
So, how do we win this game? Do we just kick its ass or like
Well,
I
haunt it?
think
well, in Pac-Man, the big thing with the orb, like the lasers, tries to find the fruit. But maybe if we find it first, which gives them like more points, just eat the balls, eat the fruit. I don't know what to tell you. Avoid the man until your armor changes color, and then you can eat the man.
color from what to what?
the color that it currently is to like a blue, like yellow?
Wait, if I become blue, I can beat up the big ball.
Maybe
But
because
I'm-
normally he like can eat us whenever we're blue. It's just I don't know.
Chunk. The door closes, and now you're all in the hallway.
Fuck. This game is very complicated. I will go with what's true to my heart and eat some
I think we
balls, I
can-
guess.
I think we just have to lean into instincts then. And
To the balls!
I'm going to rush for some balls.
I'll
You
get
guys
some
are-
balls.
We're just all.
You guys are
Whoopsie.
rushing down. As you come, there's an intersection. It goes to the left, or you can keep going straight. Are you going left or straight?
Keep going straight.
Straight.
Going
I'll
straight.
go left.
Boom.
Wait, I want to be
got
with
it.
the
Listen,
epic gamer.
I,
Hold on,
I
I'm
want
going
the
with
high
him.
score, so like it is dash, movement, bonus action to dash, like 90 feet at a time. We are just gunning because if this is
All
a
right,
game I'm gonna
I
fucking
trust the
win.
epic gamer. I want to go with the epic gamer instead.
Let's go.
We're splitting the party. Fuck. Okay, so the
Let's
guys
go.
who went
Frankie,
straight.
I got you. I'll protect you.
As you're running forward, you see it looks like cherries, but they're made of squares, just kind of hovering in the air.
Oh shit, squaries.
You-
Both of you have gained 5 temporary hit points so far. This is Thal, Daisy, and Chevy.
hold on. I'm trailing behind. Hold on. I'm a tank class. Well, not really. More of a support class, but never mind.
I have 50 feet of movement. What's your
Um,
movement?
Natively
what's your
30.
Axel? Oh, sick. I'm running faster than you.
You're like 10 feet ahead. If you're move and dash, you're 10 feet ahead of me every single time we stop, and it's me. It's like
So out of that,
use
I
a
expected the
Only-
dex.
only Frankie is getting the temporary hit points.
Oh, I feel bad now.
So everybody except for
I
Axel has 5 temporary hit points. Frankie has 10.
Son of a bitch.
I have 10?
Uh,
Sick.
So my party of 3, you see this glowing square cherry bouncing around in front of you.
I sniff it.
It smells like burnt wires to you.
I'll
Oh.
run up and grab it.
As soon as you grab it, you will experience the benefits of a hero's feast, and it disappears.
Which
You
let me
have
double check.
advantage. You cannot be afraid. You gain like 15 temporary hit points. You get advantage on a bunch of saves that I will let you know of when they happen.
Sounds good.
All right.
Uh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that was it. That was it. I was like, wow.
For my other 2, you come to an intersection, and there are no balls to your left or right.
Versus. We.
And what you hear,
I mean, oh, fuck.
wow, 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 loud as it slams into a wall, turns, its eyes narrow, and you see the word Xerox written atop its like skull as it starts charging towards you.
I'm too sexy to die as I run.
I'll run, but again, still trailing like 10 feet behind you at every opportunity, so you're getting further and further ahead.
Oh,
Are you so Chris, you're leading. Are you taking blind corners? Are you trying to get back to the party? What are you doing?
I'm gonna
where
try
are
to
you
get back to
going?
the party.
Roll me a D100.
Ah, fuck me. God.
Do I have anything?
That is a solid 100.
Solid 100. I'll do this first, and I'll come back to that. Axel, you've played this. You've played a lot of Liches and Layers. You never this version, but you know all the particle effects. Those beams that are going back and forth are the same beams for the disintegrate spell. As I also need a perception check from you at disadvantage.
From
You.
excellent disadvantage.
As Frankie bolts
Don't worry, Axel, I'm gonna go get help! Probably.
That is a natural 1.
Oh, fuck.
You turn around and Frankie's gone. And Frankie, you slam face first into this bugbear.
Ah! My allies! Hello!
Frankie,
bug-
did you find anything?
A lot of balls, and then a bigger ball with death on it. I think it's named Xerox.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, where's Axel?
Axel, back to you.
Where's Axel here? From down the hallway, and Axel is just again. He's also taking blind quarters. He's like, don't let him get you.
Give me a D100 if you're taking blind quarters.
How fast is he moving?
Faster than you.
Shit. Oh, I love it. 85.
85. You're getting away from it, or well, you're not getting away from him. He's faster than you, but he's starting to gain up. You hear the party. They're somewhere off to your right. You're starting to get back to the point where you are seeing the orbs again. And as you're running, they're just hitting your chest, splashing, and you gain 5 temporary hit points. But it's about 30 feet behind you, and you get the sense that it's probably going to catch you in the next 1 or 2 rounds.
Do we hear where it is?
Give me a perception check. Actually, I would say give me an investigation. Perception, yes, you hear it. He's screaming and you hear wow, wow, wow. Investigation to
Are
pinpoint.
we sure? Are we sure we want to do an investigation? 17.
Okay. He's somewhere off to your left. Left and ahead of you.
Okay. So we just have to beat it, right? Can I like grab the sending stone? Popsicle! We just have to beat the big yellow orb, right?
Static, that's all you get.
All right. I give a yell. Axel! Lead it to us!
No!
And I'm going to go ahead and I break a jade ring off of my staff and I throw it on the ground, clasp my hand together. All right. Let's see what you got, Pops. And I'm gonna cast what is, oh my gosh, what is the name of the spell?
Summon Grandpa.
Summon Granddad.
Yes. I'm trying to find
Spiritual
the name.
Guardians?
I think it is Spiritual
Yeah.
Guardians. No, what is the one that does 20? Oh, Guardian of Faith. I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
And as I do, like the jade ring kind of trembles on the floor as a hand kind of rises out of it and then kind of grasps onto the floor and then out pulls like a 8-armed creature that comes down into like a meditative pose. In each hand is a different blade and hammer and weapon and tool as it prepares itself for whatever comes next.
This this guardian that you've summoned, as it rises up, it takes those weapons and sets them down in a circle around itself. It's summoned in a 4-way corridor. All 8 of its arms reach out, and you just see nothing for a moment. And then one of the orbs book into one hand, and then book in another hand, and book, book, and suddenly all of these orbs are absorbing into it. All 8 hands raise above its head, and it's holding one giant orb.
Oh, that's
As
new.
you hear, and coming from the opposite end of that hallway.
As I have no real idea where they are. Axel kind of goes, "Oh, I shouldn't do this," and he kind of looks under one of his bracers, and he's kind of just like, and, like there's a little keypad, and he goes, "Sending stone, search," and I want to use locate object to find the sending stone that I saw earlier
Ooh, okay.
to try and lead me back to the party.
Okay, I
Doing, like,
love
A
that.
root level query to try and find where the hell they are, because this thing is right behind me.
Sir,
Are you proficient in survival?
I'm not proficient.
Add your proficiency, roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Because that's good. That's clever. I like that.
Locate object is just a spell.
Oh, okay.
I was flavoring.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a flavor.
Right. This is the benefit that you're getting from it.
Okay.
Because it is still in a maze.
Because it right copy. Got you. I understand. Nothing's lead around here, right? Like the maze isn't made out of lead, because that would really fucking suck.
Depends on what you roll.
Excellent. I'm here for it.
Turns out it's all lead, all the way down.
It's from the 80s.
How
Of
tall are
course, it's got
these?
lead in it.
It's probably about 15 feet tall. There is a roof. Or a ceiling, rather.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That is a natural 20 for a 31.
Perfect. You've seen this. Like these lefts and rights, they're familiar. You don't remember the game exactly, but you remember seeing somebody else play it years and years ago. And you make a turn, you make a left, you make a right, you make another right again, and you see Tal's character, this tiny orc, in this meditative stance. You see this 8-armed, like Ashura, forming this giant glowing orb above it, and Pac-Man is right behind you. Daisy, you know this is a power-up.
Oh dear. Well,
Oh, now Erica forgets if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think you should grab it.
You should lick it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it.
Oh, we've been over this.
As soon as you touch it, it absorbs into your body. You're hit with the enlarged spell. You grow 10 feet tall. Your clothes rip as muscles sprout, and this giant ethereal hammer forms in your hand. And all you see before you is Axel sprinting as fast as he can, and right behind him.
Oh, wait. Yep, I'm going for it. I'm gonna take a running leap over Axel, and just swing down with the hammer. And
Roll to hit.
what do I add?
For this, a 9.
Well, that's a natural 20. So
Right in between, like right in the O in Xerox, just and spider webs cracked, and it falls through the floor. And then all of you do too. The floor vanishes. The walls, and you're plunged into darkness. You see this cracked Pac-Man plummet down further and further, getting further and further away from you. And then you feel yourselves hovering.
Dude, is that it?
Light.
Is that the whole game?
Comes around you, and you see you're hovering in this crystal blue sky. Off in the distance, for those of you who know the lore of Liches and Lairs, you see Yggdrasil, the giant tree, home of the elves. There's a field of grass, a large lumbering beast weighing through it. And you hear as there's this huge explosion next to you. You look down, and there's this giant white and orange anti-aircraft missile battery, and Xerox sitting at its helm.
Oh boy.
You get all the cool stuff.
this is out of my frame of reference.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Shit.
Yo, Frankie.
You're probably
these are
100
all-
feet up.
These are all
flying like
in-game
ducks.
assets.
Is
Oh God. Sorry,
Wait,
I had
what?
a train of thought. You derailed it.
Is Roland still there?
Roland's unconscious.
No, old Roland.
Old Roland, yes, and he looks like a duck.
Is there a,
You
is there
all
a large
have
dog
feathers.
nearby?
That's
Oh
the
my
large lumbering
God,
beast of the
we're
grass.
No! No!
Did I-
Okay. I
I
always knew it would end like this.
got nat 20 for 22.
I got a nat 1 for 2.
Oh, buddy. 17 for a total of 22.
10 for a total of 15.
17 for a total of 29.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Initiative's so high.
Fun
All
knowing
right,
of
so
you.
A plus 12 because he is
At
here
the-
for the DPS.
At the start of the round, and this is the way this is going to work, and you see another missile thunk, out of the tube, and then the rocket kicks in and starts coming towards you. Each of these missiles is going to have its own turn in the initiative. It is screaming towards you. Chevy, you're up first.
Is using the bag a bonus action or a full action?
Bonus action.
So Chevy is going to, because he sees these ducks and is so very tempted to bite the other ducks,
Oh my God.
but feels like it is inappropriate. So he is going to pull out a squeaky toy, and he is going to pull it out and bite it. And it's a little stuffed mastiff that grows when he bites it from his bag of tricks. So there's gonna be a little mastiff with this duck.
And now
But-
you have a mastiff in your jaws.
No, I bite it and let go. He's there.
No, it's not. It's falling.
Oh no.
Can we still use our weapons?
You can do whatever you want.
Fuck.
How far
You
are
still got an
these
action.
missiles? How far are
Say
these
again?
missiles from us?
So it started. So you're about 200 feet away
see.
from the whatchamacallit, the battery.
Mm-hmm.
The missile has just started. It's not its turn yet. So
Okay.
right now it's 200 feet away.
So can I fly towards a bullet then?
You can definitely fly towards the missile.
Is it within 30,
It's 200
40 feet?
feet away. It'll move on its turn.
I'm going to dash there.
Okay. What's your total
Oops.
movement?
80 feet.
Okay,
For-
you dash down. So I've got a bugbear dashing down towards the rocket, a mastiff tumbling throughout the air. That brings us to Axel.
Axel's kind of goes into like a skydiving X, full like spec ops special forces kind of guy. He's seen the vids. He knows how this works, and he looks down. And when the second rocket fires off, anyone close to him goes, "That's not supposed to be here." And he goes, "Hey, if you're gonna fuck with my game, no, that's against the rules. I'm gonna tell my uncle, and we're gonna clean this shit up. I want to use panache."
Ooh, okay.
My uncle works at Ubisoft. We'll see you in hell.
My uncle's the custodian at Ziggurat. Thank you very much. I'm very proud of it. So I make a persuasion check contested by the creature's insight.
Ooh, okay.
If I succeed on the check and the creature is hostile to me, which I hope he is, because otherwise it's
Very.
a weird way of saying hi, has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me, and
Okay.
cannot make opportunity attacks against targets other than me, which is less of an issue.
Okay, okay.
So let's see how this goes. Ooh, that is a 18.
I rolled a 13.
Nice.
So you see it, swerve over, and now there are 3 laser dots on your chest.
Why did I say that? Why did I... If I die in the game, I do in real life. Why did I say that?
It's the missile's turn. The missile is going off and is going to careen and zero in on you. It closes the distance. It's about 60 feet away. That brings us to Frankie.
Frankie. I would like to try to intercept by shooting my antimatter rifle at it.
Roll to hit at disadvantage
Yay.
because it is screamingly fast.
Oh,
Low AC,
no.
but very fast.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's great. A grand total of. I think I did 20. I rolled a 13. That was my lowest one. The other one was 19.
You hit it.
Yay!
Fucking bringing up the antimatter rifle, closing one eye. You kind of lead a little bit. Bolt goes off. Smash. It's a large explosion. This is a fireball, essentially. And all of you hear. "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo." Anything else on your turn?
Do or like a bad do?
That's the sound that Duck Hunt plays when you miss a duck.
Oh, I'm not that old. I'm sorry. I get actually another attack. So can I shoot the? I guess I'll try to like get down over there. So I'll like dash to get closer, at least within range, so that I can try to shoot the battery.
So you can you've got one more attack. You can move and bonus action move to dash. Yeah. That would get you what 60 feet? You said, or is your base 60?
My base is 50.
Your base is 50, so you could close the distance. You could get up within 100 feet of him, and then you would be rolling straight instead of at disadvantage with your antimatter rifle.
Rock and roll. I'm gonna do that.
I was so upset when Sin said yes, you could have an antimatter rifle.
Listen.
Hilarious.
Wait,
Honestly.
actually, what does
Was
my other thing do? I
furiously
completely
typing.
forgot. Wait, what
Listen,
does this do?
the look of panic this man shot me and then is messaging me and he's like, I guess I had to be flexible now that Chris has an antimatter rifle.
From Sin's perspective, I imagine like they said, yes, of course you have, and then immediately they see operator is typing.
It's like sugaring up a kid before you give him back to his parents. Like that's really like
26 to hit.
Roll for
Listen, it's
damage.
Payback.
Yay!
Sam, I can't believe you're still in armor.
They said they can't believe you're still in armor.
Do you expect me to take it off on stream? What?
Yes.
Come on.
What if we got a big
Absolutely.
donation?
To take my armor off?
Yeah. Would you do it?
I guess.
So,
You heard it here, folks.
Look,
You can
this game is
choose.
rated E for everybody.
38.
Yeah, it's educational. We're learning about how to take off armor.
The battery like spins around, and you see this giant lumbering beast reach up. It is a giant dog. It's a giant mastiff, and it covers its mouth and giggles, and then goes back down underneath the grass.
That is deeply terrifying.
Daisy, you're up. You feel the sending stone grow warm in your pocket again.
Okay.
I hold on to the stone.
I didn't pick this game. It was one I had, but I didn't pick it.
Popsicle,
Yeah.
how do you defeat the game if you are the ducks?
I don't know. Can you shoot it?
Working on it.
a distant explosion.
Trying to.
Like I don't know. It's kind of a one-player game. You can put a second controller in, you can control the ducks, and really it's just stay away from the missiles long enough. But I don't know that staying away for long enough is going to
Can
work.
you?
Daddy has an X and E, and it looks like part of an R on her face.
Can you reroute the missiles?
I can-
To
I
do
can
like a boomerang effect.
Ooh, like Legend of Melda.
Sure.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Thanks.
Chris, come back.
I draw the line at Legend of Melda.
Listen,
In the
Nintendo
year.
will find us.
In
No.
the year of our Lord.
Was that too close? Legend of Helga.
No.
The
Yep.
saga of Dave.
It's a Norse
saga of Helen.
mythology. I'll see what I can do. She's gonna roll on his turn and impose disadvantage.
Okay.
That's a free action for you.
Cool. Seeing the target pinpoint towards Axel, I'm gonna like grumble under my breath. It's like, so help me God, I have to save him. And I assume that he's probably at least 60 feet away from me. He's close enough that I
Yeah,
can.
he's close.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Axel to buff his AC
Okay.
+2. So that is my bonus action, and then as
Okay.
my action, I'm going to take a shot with my longbow at the shooter.
Okay, you're more than 160 feet away, so it is going to be at disadvantage.
That is totally fine. Because can I move 10 feet and then shoot? My range is
You still have-
150.
Well, it's the range on the bow is 150. You're 200 feet away.
Ah, damn it. Okay,
You
cool,
can
never
still
mind.
move and shoot.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer, and I know it's still gonna be disadvantage, but I'll take it anyway.
Very well.
All right.
You kind of position yourself out of fireball range just in case Axel does get hit. You don't get hit too.
Yeah. All right. So, well, does a 25 hit?
It does roll for damage.
Thanks. I don't think I get sneak attack because he's far as fuck away and no one's close to him. So, this is just
Give me
gonna
an
be
animal handling check.
me.
Yes.
Yay. Ooh. Dirty 20.
As you say that, the large lumbering beast pops up, giggles, and covers Xerox's eyes. You will get your sneak attack damage.
Yes. All right.
Good boy.
What a good boy. Wait, okay, so D8 first. So 7 plus 5 is 13.
Okay.
Plus 5d6.
Oh God, I forgot you're level 15. Never mind, I changed my mind.
Oh, don't worry. There's 2 1s in here, but there are 2 6s. 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 5, 19. So, what did I say? 7 plus 5. 12 plus 19 is
31.
31? 21? 31?
Goes straight through one of the missile tubes, explodes one of the missiles that's inside of it. It was this huge explosion. And again, the missile battery like cartoonishly spins around. It starts smoldering. It's blinking with an orange light. You have the feeling that one more hit will knock this thing down. As the dog goes and disappears back into the grass, he's swatting at it. Tao, it's your turn.
Tao, you're right the first time.
Oh, sorry, Tao.
These missiles are still coming for us, right?
They are.
How many?
And he's going to take a legendary action and fire 3 more of them.
Yeah.
They're all still pointed at me, right?
They are.
Yay!
Hope your AC's high.
I look at Axel. When we leave here, don't forget what we've done for you. And
Don't for you.
I
The laser's
throw
on
up-
me.
I throw out I take a wing and throw out my staff, and a spectral hand kind of grabs onto it. I kind of hop up to like wrap my wings around it, and you watch as my little duck body like swings back and forth to break off one of the jade rings. I throw it into the air in front of me, and it kind of floats and grows.
So fun fact, if you say the right incantation in this game, you can actually improve your spells. This is a very niche reference. I am the bone of my sword,
Oh my
steel is
God.
my body, and fire is my blood. As I pray, unlimited blade works! And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Blade Barrier as the ring grows in size, and then hundreds of thousands of tiny blades rush out and create a dome, a walled dome around us. Anything that enters into this, how far away were the missiles?
They're about 100 feet right now.
Yeah. Anything that enters this 60-foot diameter dome will take 6d10 slashing damage.
Good lord. All right.
It has to make a dex save, I think. As a creature enters the wall for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 6d10 slashing.
I see so many hands
I
up.
have a very specific question.
Ask.
Does the dome fall with us?
Yes.
Okay. That was
Rule of really freaking cool.
okay,
Yes,
great.
yes, it does.
I just
You're
The
not
dome-
falling. The only thing that's falling is the Mastiff. You're all flying.
oh, okay, great.
That brings it to Xerox's turn. No. Damn these rules. Damn all of this. Slams his fist down. 6 more missiles.
Cheater.
I need a dex. Ooh. I need a dexterity save from Axel. I need 3 dexterity saves as those first 3 missiles slam into
really
the
quick.
blades.
Really quick,
Hmm.
because we ended my turn before I got a chance to do it.
Ooh.
Shadow Roland, or Old Man Roland,
Oh yes.
followed Axel.
Okay.
Just because I think he was like the next one to move, so his shadow just followed the next human.
There's a very old-looking duck hovering right next to you all. It's like he's graying at his wings, his quarters.
His haunches. Ducks have haunches. The drumstick.
Yeah. The drumstick.
I'm pretty sure ducks, like most birds, start aging actually more towards their crown before their wings.
Well, you
Oh,
said
that makes
Roland's
sense.
really old, so he's like great all the way down.
He's got
Well,
he's
it's
got two
his,
little
it's his grandpa. It looks like Roland, but it's his grandpa.
it's got 2 little wispy feathers that kind of stick out on either side of its beak.
You look like the fucking duck from Kung Fu Panda.
That's what I was thinking.
I need 3 dexterity saves from you as 3 fireballs slam into this. It's absolute. They're going to get destroyed. I'm going to lower the DC for this because they are erupting. They're not hitting you and detonating. They're hitting the blades and detonating. I need you to beat
I
a
am
10.
the bone of my sword.
Oh, okay. All right, I need to roll better than a 5. God damn it! I said something.
Would you roll a 4?
Buddy.
I rolled 11, a 6, and a 3. So one of those is gonna hit. But I'd like to use evasion to get half damage, please.
So the one that hits. Hold on, I actually need to grab more dice.
Oh no.
What you always want to hear.
Oh no. The turns of table.
Let me just pull up my calculator.
I have a literal jar of d6s for the fireball dice when I need them, and I'm so afraid to
You're
have the
going to
tables
take-
turned on me.
From the one that hit, you were going to take 45 points of fire damage.
Is that
That's the
Oh.
one that hit.
okay? Is that reduced for evasion?
No, so it'll be 22 for evasion.
Pre-mitigation.
Actually, make that 10 because I'm going to use a reaction with Shadow Roland and use my interception thing.
Ooh, so you will only take 11.
11. Lovely.
For the second, I'm assuming they're halved because you passed.
And then with evasion, it'll go to
Quartered.
nothing.
Oh,
Evasion's
so
just a
belay my last.
yeah.
That brings us back to Chevy. And I will say, at the start of your turn, the Mastiff continues to plummet.
I know. That's
And
what I'm
as
torn about.
he's-
I'm like,
It's just getting softer and softer and softer.
No.
Because I'm like, I could use my action to save this dog. But I feel like I shouldn't.
If you don't save the dog, you're a monster.
I know. How far is the dog away from me?
About 150 feet. It's 50 feet from the ground. It's going to hit on its next turn.
On its next turn?
Unless you finish it this round.
I finish it? No!
This boss fight, unless you finish this boss fight this round. Not
Okay.
your turn, this full complete round.
You have to save
No, I
the
thought you
dog.
meant finish the dog. I was like, no,
No, no,
thank
no, no,
you.
no, no. At the end of this round, the dog will be finished.
Stop.
We gotta do it. We gotta win.
Okay, I'm gonna manifest a second echo, falling towards the dog.
Just careening towards it.
We're
Just
gonna
like
die
hands at
here.
its side. What's the second echo look like? If the first one is old Roland.
So the first one is
Older
Roland's
Roland.
grandfather.
Okay.
The second Roland is Roland's dad.
Okay.
These are Chevy's memories of past owners.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
So
I
he
love
is,
it.
He is flying down towards this dog. And Chevy is gonna use his full movement towards one of like the little bullet babies and just try and attack it.
Okay. That brings us to Axel. You're back up again.
Okay. Can I see through this dome of blades?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
stuff
you
is
can.
kind of blown through.
It
Sorry,
technically
how
provides
far-
both us and it provides cover equal to 3/4.
Okay. So I
Uh,
can...
I wasn't done. I'm so
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I was gonna do my dash movement. How
Ooh,
far is
okay.
it then from the bullet?
You could get to one of them if you like.
I'm gonna do that, and because I dashed, I get to make an attack on it.
Okay.
How is... I can math. How does a 26 do you?
How are you attacking it?
I am using it with a long sword. I am just gonna swing at it very clumsily, but
I need a dexterity save as you connect and it blows up.
19.
That is a pass. You will take 17 points of fire damage.
Thank you, temporary hit points.
As the flames to both sides of you. Now it's your turn, Axel.
So we're in
No, I'm not.
Oh, you have more?
I'm so sorry.
Acrobatics
Very
is
long
Give me that
stupid.
action surge. Give me that action
Please?
surge, baby.
Yeah, I am
Sir,
an action
no.
Get
surge.
one of the
Fighters,
ones.
come on.
Go.
You
Do
can tell we
not
haven't played
talk
D&D in a
over me.
long time.
Come on, fighters. They do like
There's
9
actually
billion
Yeah, I
5
know.
more turns after this, so you might want to get ready.
Yeah, so hold
And I
the
also
fuck
dipped
up,
a level
sir.
in. I also dipped a level in monk, so flurry of blows.
I'm also
So-
a maxed out samurai, so I can take all this damage if I drop to 1 hit point.
Just don't attack me like this.
We're figuring out who the real gamers in this room are right now, Sin.
Currently, I don't think it's operator.
So I'm gonna action surge. And I'm gonna take 2 swings at it.
Okay.
25s for both.
I need reflex saves for both.
19 and 17.
So both are gonna pass.
Mhm.
10 fire damage from the first one, and 12
Okay.
from the second. As you all see this bugbear like jumping onto a missile and then leaping off, and as it's leaping off, just swinging with a sword, and it's exploding behind it. The explosion actually propelling this bugbear to the next missile. Does the same thing again, bouncing back and forth like a ping pong ball, taking these missiles out of the air.
Okay, I swear my turn is almost done. So I'm gonna use Unleash Incantation because it uses no action.
Okay.
And because my shadow is right there with us and Axel, he also is gonna make an attack.
Okay.
And he is going to attack for 24.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay. does it damage it enough? Does
It's
he
going
have
to
do a
destroy it.
save?
These missiles only have 5 hit points.
Okay.
They are fireball spells with an AC.
So while he hits, I'm gonna use Reclaim Potential, and he is going to disappear after the hit, and I'm gonna gain 2d6 plus 2 hit points.
Good lord.
Incredible.
And then my turn is done.
Are you sure?
I am
Why
so
is
sorry.
the dog the power gamer?
Yeah.
More turn? I feel like there should be more turn. Would you like my antimatter
Echo
rifle? You
Knights,
could probably do more
baby.
with it.
Honestly, I should.
Echo Knights, baby.
Someone should have just cast haste and just like the fight would have been over.
Echo
as-
Knights are so sick.
Watching
We
all
love
these
us some Echo
explosions.
Knights.
Play of the
I-
game, and it just shows Chevy.
Sin, I'm shaking your hand.
Thank you, Sam. I usually roll badly. This is how I balance it out.
I'm shaking your hand so hard. I understand.
This is us in Hot Asian D&D.
Why is your character so min-maxed to make to offset how bad my luck is?
The yeah,
Axel, maybe? Is it Axel's
I'm
turn
not
now?
Sure.
I'm
I'm
going to
worried to
ask
start
Sid.
talking. Inside the dome, you just hear, "Wow, that's some real gamer shit."
Go Chevy!
You know that dog? Anyway, is there any
What an
missiles-
epic gamer.
Or what? How many missiles are in the air right now?
There are still 3 more missiles coming at you.
No problem.
At Axel specifically.
At Axel
still
specifically.
beeline on
Alright,
me,
sick.
baby. I made that choice.
Oh, you go ahead.
That was a time pause. So if you had a question, go for it. I'm stalling.
Yeah, my big dome is a 60-foot radius, so it extends
Ooh.
60 feet out from us. Is that far enough that if we stand in the center, we just won't get fireball burned?
If
Stand
you all
float.
move to the center, then yes, I suppose it would.
Wait, is the Mastiff in it or no?
No, the Mastiff is 50 feet from the ground.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Can I get within 100? Oh, that's only 80. Shit. Because I'm still like you said we're still like 200 feet up.
If you haven't moved, then yes.
Yeah.
I'll let you extend range, but it's going to be at disadvantage
Yeah, it'll
to
be a
hit, or he's going to
disadvantage
get it.
Seeing that the
Believe
person
in the
I thought
heart
was
of the
just-
cards, Axel.
the kid was the pocket healer. I'm like, I could do better than that. Like feeling the shield of faith. I'm like, wait a minute, I know that. Hold on. I think I could do better. Can I try to call the dog to distract Axel again?
The falling. Which dog? Chevy or the Mastiff?
beast, the monster on the ground.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yes, I would love to try and be like, here, boy, and try
Give me
and
an
get him
animal
to do-
handling check.
Woohoo, let's go.
You get the feeling that this beast is very fucking trolly, so you get advantage on the check.
Oh God, yes, please. That is a natural 20 for a 25.
What do you want it to do?
I want it to get in the way and be. Hold on, let me phrase this very specifically. And I want it to become an enemy of the target of Xerox. Can I do that?
So, yes, the beast rises up, walks around in a circle around this anti-artillery battery, sits down on its belly, and even from 200 feet away, you hear as this noxious green cloud rises up, and you just hear Xerox, "Oh, that is, I don't have a nose. That is foul." Just waving his hand. He's got disadvantage at anything. His next check is going to be at disadvantage.
Amazing. I would like to pull out a hand crossbow
Okay.
and attempt to shoot the artillery piece that he's on.
That will be a straight roll because disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out.
All right, let's see how this goes. That is a 19 plus 11 for 30.
It explodes. Huge, like mushroom cloud fire rises up. You're yeah. No, and everything stops. The missiles that are still screaming towards you stop in the air. You see, like JPEG artifacts around them. This is my game. We play by my rules. You see the smoldering wreckage of the artillery battery come out and collapse around him. And as he's growing, you all pop back into your bodies, back in the same colors. But instead of armor, they're slick suits. They have helmets, visors. As you're falling,
my
you all...
God.
And it's dark again. And you all feel yourselves inside of a room.
We in Tron?
I think-
Daisy and... I'll roll for this, actually. Daisy and Thao. In front of you, as the lights start to flicker on, there's a giant stick with an orb on top of it. Frankie, there are 3 buttons in front of you. Axel, there are 3 buttons in front of you. And Chevy, you're free to run around wherever you like. There's a giant black screen in front of you. It seems that you're in some sort of giant cockpit.
Is this deal or no deal? I'm sorry.
Are we in a Gundam?
As you
Oh!
hear,
Where are we?
as you hear, dun da 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 da, ba da ba ba da ba da, ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba. The screen
Street
in front of
Fighter?
you turns on, and there's this giant Miltech fighter with a blonde flat
this is-
top.
Oh, my boy! America the person!
Oh, yes.
Colonel
have a few
Captain
seconds.
America!
To figure out what your buttons do as you hear this voice. Round 1.
What?
Fight.
Colonization, is that you?
Wait, so, Daisy and Tao have, control sticks in front of them. Or
One
joystick.
control
What?
stick. It is a
One-
very large joystick.
You push one way, I push the other.
Sounds great. We're gonna pull it, or I'm going to gesture for us to pull it back. Back
Okay.
being like away from
From
the
the
other
screen.
fighter.
Okay, you got a couple of seconds to figure out your buttons. So
Oh.
you pull back on it, and you feel, as you pull it towards you, the entire mech that you're in shift back. Like everyone else kind of stumbles forward at their little consoles.
I think it's an adequate.
So there's not. Those are the only controls that are there.
Those are the
Right.
only controls. There's a joystick, 3 buttons to your left, 3 buttons to your right.
Yeah, that checks out.
I'm gonna let other people do anything they want to do first.
I just want to start spamming buttons just like I do in actual Street Fighter.
When you start spamming buttons, you see fists. They seem to be wrapped in their naked sleeve or naked arms, and looks like red
Oh no.
like
Oh my god.
armor
are
on the
we
fists.
Ryu?
Yeah.
All you see
Yay.
are punches.
Just want to.
I'm the punches,
Also-
guys.
Is the Mastiff inside with us?
As you see off in the distance, the Mastiff plummeting towards the ground, the giant ferocious beast reaches up, catches it, and runs off with its new friend. They look identical, just one's 3 feet at the shoulder and one's 50 feet at the shoulder.
Yeah, Axel's gonna like tap out the different buttons and just like, left, right, center, right, like just trying to figure out what I'm
You've
doing.
just, as you're pressing buttons, you see a leg in white tattered pants.
Okay.
Could I use a bonus action to pop a prayer bead off my necklace and throw it to the ground to cast bless? And just-
Absolutely, you can.
And I'll give a blessing to Daisy, Frankie, and Chevy.
So the way this is going to work, this is essentially a game of paper, rock, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Where
Are you saying we
punches
get to
made-
play it?
Yeah, you
You go
are,
first.
whether you're punching, kicking, or dodging.
Rock,
To
paper,
move,
scissors.
because it's a giant stick, the two of you are going to have to coordinate
Okay.
to make sure you're pulling the stick in the same direction, or if you're fighting each other. And every single time, there is no turn order to this. You will have 3 actions. As you hear, fight, and Xerox's voice, sonic boom, as this blade of energy erupts from Miltech Dial's hands and starts towards you. What are you doing?
American. Oh.
What are you doing? You got
Ah.
3 actions, 3 buttons, 3
Dodge.
movements of the joystick.
Fuck out of him. Let's go. Combo move.
Question:
Can-
Does it look like there's people like in the other dude?
Give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
You see in the center of its chest, the T in Miltech is actually like red glass, and there's Xerox. His cables have extended from his arms. He's controlling the lever, he's controlling the buttons, and there is a deactivated Imneti lying against the wall in the back of the room.
While my friends are doing this, I would like to send Roland's dad through our glass out of the mech. Because he is a little shadow baby.
You are Roland's dad. Dad Roland is on its shoulder.
Roll dad.
Roll Dad is on your mech's shoulder as it's doing this number back and forth, hundreds of feet above what looks like it should be like an Air Force like thing. Like there's a plane, there's some Connex boxes, there's some people, but like about 50 feet behind each fighter, it just stops. And it's just green as far as the eye can see. The resolution stops there.
Do we know if any? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know if Sinister was over.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just. That's it.
I don't know if we're going in proper turns.
Yeah, I just.
No,
Right.
it's discuss, and you get 3 actions.
So
When-
it's we're getting a projectile thrown at us. Can we tell if it's a high or a low?
It's a high.
It's a high. Could we move forward and then crouch?
That's 2 movements, and both of those are going to require those are going to require a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you and me.
Yeah.
Could we make it such that I give Daisy advantage
She
as like
the help
by-
action.
Yeah, help action.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, go for it.
And then bless on top of that for a plus D4.
So that was a 4 on the D4, an 18 on the die. So that is 22 already, plus 10 for a 32.
So You manage to like double, not just push forward, but double tap the forward, so you do the skip hop forward. That was the help action. You're on your own to duck.
I roll for duck. Another sleight of hand.
Another sleight of hand.
Roll for ducks.
Oh.
That was the last level.
Yeah.
Another 4 on the die. Only a 16 this time, but still plus 10, so 30.
Okay, you manage to duck down and the right above your head. You have one more action as you're crouched down in front of this giant Miltech blonde not guile.
Low kick.
How far are we?
Melee range for giant mechs.
Okay.
I'm like on the door, so
Between
like
10 and 100 feet.
Can we do can we do a shin kick? Can we spam the shin
Yeah,
kick?
let's.
Oh my god, can we? Just stand on the other side of the arena and spam Hadouken.
Axel!
From your pocket, Daisy here. Oh my god, do not turtle.
Okay, but like,
It's a legitimate
Why give us the option?
strategy.
It's called zoning. Learn how
oh
to play
god,
neutral.
you're one of those.
Yeah.
It's called zoning. Learn how to play in neutral. Get it together.
Exactly.
You're the reason this game sucks.
Sin, you get it.
This isn't
I
Soul
get it. I
Calibur.
got you. Can I have 2 more actions, right?
You have 2 more actions. The mech has 1.
Can I very quickly turn my echo into an avatar? So Chevy is gonna lose full consciousness of his own body and is gonna be able to see out of this avatar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use the last action to move, try and find a way in, as a little shadow man to make it towards Amneti.
So these are giant mechs. Your full movement's going to get you down to its wrist. You're on its hand. And all of you
Even
see
if I
this.
dash?
Even if you dash, these are kaiju size mechs. You're in the Megazord.
Okay.
As you see, the rest of you see on the screen in front, this up to its hand as it's doing this number. You still have one more action.
Yeah, I
For
think,
the mech.
I think we're doing a shin kick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming sneak attack's not going to do anything because I'm not attacking, but I'm the mech.
No, but it's going to do. There are many dice that would be rolled if I was actually tracking damage on this. I'm
Copy.
tracking hits.
Understood.
Okay,
like
you're gonna
boxing.
do the shin kick.
Do the shin kick.
All right. I rolled a nat 1, so he's gonna take that right to the ankle and on the ground. It's his turn. He gets his 3 actions. First action, stands up, and you see him. He looks, or Chevy sees him actually. He looks over and flips through a book. Huffs, and then he's going to 2 punches, 2 low punches. First one, 4. It's a mid punch. He misses as you guys are ducking down. The second one, 17. It goes down, and you see this hand, like it looks like it's moving in slow motion almost because of how massive everything is. Just connects with the mech's chin. The entire screen dips down, and I need a dexterity save from everyone as Sparks in full Power Rangers style.
Yeah. Wait, when's the Power
The
Rangers level?
consoles.
I was lost my die.
We should be playing Power Rangers Into the Grid? What is the name of the Power Rangers fighting game?
I think.
Oh God!
Heroes
yes.
of the Grid.
Yes.
Heroes of the Grid, yeah.
Or that's the board game. I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure.
I was talking about like the Game Boy Power Rangers game. Like there was one for SPD, and you just had that one level where you fight like 100 bots. It's so fun. I used to play that all the time. Dexterity save
14.
23.
14. DC was set, or DC was 17.
Yikes.
If you failed, you're going to take 23 damage
I
as the
got
sparks shoot up.
26.
If you passed, unless you have evasion, you were going to take 12.
Did I have to roll for Shadow, like roll dad as well?
No, because the roll dad, no, but Chevy, yes. And Chevy's going to be at disadvantage because he's unconscious.
I'm aware. I used Indomitable though, because I was like, oh no.
Okay.
But I got 18, so we're okay.
It's your turn. Daisy, the sending stone in your pocket is getting warmer.
Popsicle, what? We are
Oh
currently.
my god, use combos. I've
What?
played this. I know Frankie's never beat me, but he's seen how I beat him.
Just like hold.
Do
the
you
stone
want to
up.
be in the scary dead game? I don't know. I don't think so.
Not
Do your-
particularly,
do
no.
your nerd hacking, all right?
Can you
Okay,
take away his combos?
No, I can't. Look, I think I can try something. I can give you one extra move.
Can we get a tutorial?
Pause menu.
Great.
Yeah, hold on. Where's the pause menu? I need to look at my skills.
It's an arcade game. There is no pause.
Just push the buttons.
I'm pushing all the
No,
buttons.
no, sorry. That was Popsicle. You're doing great. Honey, darling, you're fantastic. That
I
was
know
to your
I'm doing
brother
great.
and
Great
to.
is the only thing I do.
I know.
I carry this. I carry this duet.
You really do. You really do.
Thank
That
you.
was.
Tell me I'm the favorite twin.
You're definitely the favorite to win.
Okay.
Oh,
you-
what? You pilot
Frankie,
your
you're
own
my
mech.
favorite twin.
Okay, you know what? He saved it. I'm just gonna keep hitting the
I
button.
got you, buddy.
Yeah.
You have
you,
four
you
actions.
want to be my
Okay.
new twin?
Yeah. Wait,
You have-
that's how that works.
You have 4 actions on your next turn. Do a combo.
Thanks.
Do a special move. Something.
Okay.
Question:
Answer.
Have I played this game before?
Roll knowledge local or library on your cyberpunk character sheet.
According to canon,
the-
I have.
Give?
So like you
According
just
to
said
canon,
that
you
I have
have,
played.
but according to canon, you're bad at it.
Ah, god damn it. Can I roll
Give
it
that
anyway?
a +1, Sam, because the Nomads actually have old arcades.
Yes, they do.
Aw.
So it's local knowledge. Okay. +1. 13.
Down, back, forward, punch.
Down.
You
back,
remember
forward.
that's a thing.
How do we enter
Alright.
the Konami code?
Daisy, I'm gonna need your help on this one. Down, back, forward, and then I yell, punch!
All right, so for the down, I need you both to roll, and I'm going to take the average of the two.
No, that's
I love how
possible.
slice of life the background music is, because like this does
16.
not match what we're doing right now.
18.
That's
And
my bad.
all of you feel your guts, like your stomachs, up into your throat, like you're diving down on a like a roller coaster. You got down.
02146. We got this. Quarter circle forward. Easy.
Next time we're
16.
choosing Dulcim.
16.
Rolling it to back, and the same thing, like the entire thing, you feel it as you like grip onto your chairs, trying not to fall out as it ducks back forward.
I just started
Natural
jamming
20.
into the Guile theme.
6.
The natural 20 gets it as you're all sucked back to your chairs. All you need is a punch.
Can I hit the punch button?
Frankie slams down his hand on the strong punch button, and you hear in the background like this sick guitar riff as the hands come back, lightning bolts streaking from the fingertips, striking one another as this massive orb starts to form between the palms as it rises up. Go Cyber Rangers! Kama-sama-kun Ken! Flaming ball strikes this thing in the chest, throws it
I
back.
can't into the Street Fighter universe.
You're suddenly back in the cell. Xerox is on his hands and knees. Ink is dripping from every joint in his body. The tendrils are slowly detaching, pulling back as Mneti's body, still lying there, the word XERO and part of an X on her visor begin to slowly tick back, pixel by pixel. What do you do?
Do we just like wait? Are we in character still, or are we?
You're
the
in character
ourselves?
still. You're back in the room you started in.
Can I just like walk over to Xerox and put my like boot on his chest, and just like hold my antimatter rifle up to his head?
Wait, did you just turn the tables for
I think you
yourself?
did.
Have you
This is my
grown?
character arc. We're finally here.
As you put your boot on his chest, he looks up at you. Ara, ara. No, he doesn't do that.
That's grounds to execute him, right? Like we're all in agreement.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Sick. I'm just gonna execute him. Right.
As
in
he
the brain.
starts to
Um,
like monologue his extensive backstory that I've written in the past week,
Oh,
you just
I'm sorry.
blast this fucking antimatter rifle, and he collapses to the ground.
You have like a flash drive with
Um,
his like information on it, maybe a business card,
Yeah, what loot did he
pamphlet.
drop?
No,
Yeah,
he's
what-
super analog. He's got like one of those like huge square like 2 megabyte like
So I'm gonna say
diskettes.
he shows up with a Rolodex.
It's not a reel-to-reel.
Um,
I was expecting a reel-to-reel.
could I grab the sending stone that we have?
Yeah, absolutely.
I pull it up.
Okay, so it looks like we dealt with the bad guy. Amneti's looking a bit better, but we're still here, I think.
Well, hold on.
You're being
Because
kind
things
of
are changing. Things are changing here too. The lights are flickering, but they're flickering on more. The cables are
on.
sucking back into the photocopier.
Think you could
I think now's the time. to
do
be
more
really
if I
bad.
could get you in here?
As you say that, you hear a voice above you all. Thank you for testing out the new expansion, Player Housing. We hope you enjoyed everything that we had to offer. And remember, if your player house isn't exactly where you like, Ziggurat's offering new housing complexes that just so happen to be commiserate with the castles, kingdoms, and keeps that you love already in Liches and Lairs. And the last thing you all see is static as you're back into the real world. And that's where we'll end tonight. Let me turn this light back on before people think I'm running a parlor in my house, because that's right next to a window.
That is the exact reason why I have red as an option.
Same.
That's what I do in my
This-
free time. I'm
No,
sorry,
this
what?
is why you have a void, because then no one knows what you do.
I'll never know what you have.
Thank you guys so much for as most of you folks already know, I might possibly be, cannot confirm or deny, active duty military and going to disappear soon. I've wanted to DM a game so much for all of you. Sin, thank you so much for trusting me to not break your game and hop in here. Erica, thank you so much for giving me a platform in which to do so. Chris, Craig, Sam, you guys have been absolutely amazing. This is one of the greatest parties I've ever run a game for. I love you all. Thank you so much.
So, A, thank you for running a game for us. B, it's Curtis, not Craig.
God, why do I keep calling you Craig?
Hilariously.
C,
that is
roll
actually
initiative, it's
my
not
dad's
over yet.
name. So I was
I'm
like,
so sorry.
Yeah,
Craig
this
so
is-
many times.
I'll
This
I'll
is
take
wild.
Craig. Honestly, I just rolled with it, and I was like, wait, I don't think we have a Craig in this group.
Craig is actually
You're
me.
Craig now.
I'm Craig now.
There's too
I've
many
become-
C's.
I've become my father.
s-
That's nightmarish.
Secretly Craig.
I can
We're
tell
all
this
God,
one
is your
proud
dad's
of me
name
and
Craig?
it might matter.
I'm so sorry.
Amazing.
I'm terrible with names.
No, you're
It's
you're
my
good.
character weakness, my character flaw.
You're good, buddy. Apparently, I'm just Craig now, and that's fine.
That's just who you are.
I'm this is why we're best friends, is I am put on this earth to call you out constantly.
That's fair.
Ugh.
That's fair. I'm cool with that. I understand that.
Craig. You are
Am
all
I-
so Craig right now.
Are you doing outro?
Yeah,
or
I
no?
DM, so I guess I have to do the outros. Everybody want to intro or like do their own little like where we can find you? Let's start with bam, Sin. Wait, where am I? No, meh.
You were right the first time.
Do you say Sin or Sam?
I said
Both at the same time.
yes. 1, 2, 3,
Alright.
go.
All
Sam,
right,
go.
ready? You start.
Together.
I'll
Okay,
follow
I'll
along
follow
together.
along together.
Oh my god.
Hi everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome once again to Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Liches and Lairs. I have been Tao Vung, and outside of here you can find me as Sam or Wraither_VO on spaces such as TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. It has been wonderful to play with you all.
Popcorn it.
I'm gonna popcorn it to Sin.
Hello, howdy,
Hello,
back in
howdy.
the
I'm here
player.
playing with you.
Back in the player seat tonight. Was super fun. I was playing Chevy. I'm so glad that he did not die. I was a little bit terrified of that. And you can find me on all my socials as sensationally.me, which Erica, I think we'll talk about a little bit at the end. But there is 2 giveaways coming from my account soon. One is through 5% chance, and the other will be on my personals. And I'm gonna hop it over to our resident Craig.
You stole my joke. I was gonna be like, "Hello, I'm Craig." I have to real quick go in and fix the
I'm
overlay.
so sorry.
No, you're good. It's no,
Oh, I know I'm good.
I'm Curtis. I am one of the crew of 5% Chance. You can find me here Wednesdays where I DM the Ash and Shade Committee, a game that's been running for 4 years almost consistently, which is the greatest miracle of D&D and any other RPG. Yeah, we like to have a little bit of fun here and there. Yeah, you can find me at Hibbertigibbet on most of the social medias, or I am occasionally sending out the 5% Chance tweets here and there. So yeah, well, thank you for coming by. Thank you, Sin and Operator, for inviting me in for this this little bit of ruckus. I had a phenomenal time. And it like watching y'all play for a couple of weeks, I'm like, man, this Cyberpunk game looks really fun. It's like, you want to play Cyberpunk? Yeah, you're playing D&D. Okay, I'll still play. I'm gonna pass it on over to Chris.
Me, Chris. Hamasamakun
The real
on
gamer.
all social media platforms. Sorry, I'm having that weird brain moment because I'm also listening to the Guile theme. But your boy, you can find me at Hamasamakun on all social media platforms. That's Twitch, that's Instagram, that's YouTube, that's Twitter sometimes, TikTok, and MySpace also, probably. That is where I do things. The most active being probably Twitch, where I sit around in a maid outfit and make a fool of myself for several hours. It's your boy, the resident Discord kitten. Other than that, you can also find me, Sam, and eventually Sin on Hot Asian D&D when that comes back eventually. We're on a bit of a hiatus, but we're working on it. We have like 18-something episodes. Not most of them aren't ready to go, but they're pretty cool. If you've ever wanted to see D&D in a non-Eurocentric setting. Somebody else take it, please. I don't know who hasn't gone.
I think it's just
Erica,
me.
you're up.
Erica, go!
Hi, I'm Erica. I played Daisy and whatever character I decided to do tonight. Super fun and exciting. You can find me on socials at EricaJean15 or EricaJean315 or on the 5% Chance socials, which are all different and will be in the chat. As Sin mentioned earlier, we will be having a dice giveaway that is Liches and Layers themed, that were created by Sin themselves. Next week, we will have details on how to enter said giveaway, because we got to figure that out. And the winner will be announced at the final game of Cyberpunk Red or on our socials following. I'm going to pass it off to Operator to do the final outro of the evening.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before I do my final outro, I asked Erica to send me the actual outro script.
I did. It's there.
She did.
It's
She
there.
did. She did. Okay, I see it. Announcement. Next Wednesday, the Ash and Shade Committee is back at 7 p.m. If you like what we do here, want to support us, you can pick up some of these cool stickers at shecklerwoodworking.com. Use code 5% chance. That's the number 5, the percent symbol, chance, for 10% off your order on stickers and anything else in their shop. That being said, I'm a Hello Operator, both here and on the Tiki Talks, and thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to DM for you all tonight. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening.